say one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's exactly what officials at Goodwill are trying to convey to students moving out of their apartments this week in Madison, especially those who live in high-rises. New at 6, Nick Buffo has you covered on the partnership between the nonprofit and landlords to help keep junk off the curb.
As UW-Madison students move in, others are moving out, leaving some of their old memories on the side of the road.
This isn't a new problem for Madison. It just got multiplied. Here we see a big bag of clothing.
Goodwill of South Central Wisconsin Vice President Heather Kennedy says they're putting these donation carts in 15 high-rises across downtown Madison so students can donate their junk instead of throwing it out.
With the proliferation of high-rises in the community, this has become a bigger and bigger problem for Madison.
Kennedy says it's like imagining the amount of junk from just one apartment unit times 100 in a high-rise with just about the same amount of curb space.
Which means when move-out days happen, a lot more stuff comes out than there used to be in the past.
Kennedy says right now they're focusing on high-rises closer to the UW campus.
Our partnerships are closer strategically to UW-Madison, where a lot of the donations are going to come from, where big buildings have gone up, where smaller buildings used to be.
Turning one person's trash into another's treasure.
This year has been one of the biggest years that we've seen, so it's grown every year. And I think there's a real interest from the property managers as well as the students to not see things go into the landfill or be thrown away.
In Madison, Nick Buffo, 27 News.
And Kennedy says almost anything except big items like futons, mattresses, or TVs can be donated. She encourages anyone moving out to donate the items they don't want to your local Goodwill store rather than throwing them out. Coming up, if you're planning on watching the solar eclipse next week, you'll want to listen in. We'll tell you how to keep your eyes safe next.
An isolated shower or thunder shower tonight, but we have a bigger weather system to deal with later this work week. We'll track that in greater detail coming up after the break.